Welcome to Pocock Secondary School. It's my pleasure to introduce our English study tour to you. The English study tour is fully sponsored by Tung Lin Kok Yuan. The school we collaborate with is Banksia Park International High School, Adelaide, South Australia. 10 to 20 students and 2 teachers are on the tour, which takes place between July and August every 2 years for about 2 weeks. The tour includes a homestay and a one-to-one buddy program. The tour aims at encouraging cultural exchange. It has continued to benefit participants by offering them an unforgettable, eye-opening immersion experience. It also creates an intensive English-speaking environment where international friendship flourishes and English proficiency develops. This is a sample of the program of a 16-day study tour. Students usually attend lessons in the morning and have visits and other activities in the afternoon. All the lessons are conducted by the teachers at Banksia Park International High School. Students have the chance to join the local students in some of the classes. They may need to do work in groups and complete mini-projects. Apart from the lessons, students can learn about the Australian history and culture from the visits. Students can also experience the daily lives of local teenagers through various activities. On the tour, students attend several different lessons every morning. They can gain much knowledge and new experiences from lessons like Australian culture, Australian cooking, Aboriginal cultural studies, music, and physical education. Students' language skills improve a lot by getting immersed in an authentic English learning environment. Students learn a lot about the Australian history, culture and customs from the Australian culture lessons. A new and unforgettable cooking experience, baking the Anzac biscuits. Learning how to use Photoshop with the local students in the e-media lessons. Another fun and great experience, playing Australian football. Knowing about the Aboriginal culture is a must in learning the Australian culture. Students love having the opportunities to work together and introduce Hong Kong to the local students in the society and environment lessons. It's show time. See the creative artwork made by the students. Learning to play the drums and other musical instruments in the music lessons. Also, students can spend time and have great fun with their buddies during recess and lunchtime. There are many opportunities for students to brush up their speaking skills and presentation skills. Apart from attending lessons, having visits is also a must on a study tour. Students have the chance to pay a visit to the Tea Tree Gully City Hall, where they can meet the mayor and know how the administrations work. Victor Harbour and Granite Island are where students can feel the beauty of nature and special landform of Adelaide. At the South Australian Museum, students can learn more about the history and culture of South Australia by seeing exhibits of Aboriginal relics. The Chinatown in Adelaide is rather small compared with those in big cities like Sydney, but students find it a good place to eat their most favourite food. The city tour allows students to have a better understanding of Adelaide. They can feel the city by taking the public transport as well as seeing people's lives in person. At the largest souvenir shop in Adelaide where local stuffed animals are sold, students become shopaholics. Do you hear me? Students from the other side of the wall can hear your whisper from this side. And the reservoir behind is the Barossa Reservoir. The big rocking horse is the icon of the toy factory. It's too big to ride on, but students can try the smaller one next to it. Cuddling a koala is not allowed in most Australian zoos. Students find it unforgettable to be in contact with this animal and other marsupials like kangaroos. At a local shopping plaza, some students buy local food and necessities as souvenirs for their families and friends in Hong Kong. The visit to a local primary school lets students have a glimpse of the differences in education between Hong Kong and Australia. The homestay is an indispensable part of our school's English study tour. It gives students the opportunity to have a real taste of local lives. The host parents are so warm and kind to our students, and this is the moment they meet for the first time at school. Here are some more photos of host parents. They are all devoted to taking care of these teens during their stay. Most houses are bungalows with a lot of living space. All students wish they could live in a similar house in Hong Kong. The bedrooms are cozy and spacious, and the piano outside gives color to life. Students are never alone. With buddies at home, they can learn and have fun together. Dogs and cats are common pets. Can you imagine keeping a horse as a pet? Some host parents organize activities for our students. You can tell they are all having a good time. These are typical Australian home dishes. Have you ever cooked any of those at home yourself? Here is the feedback of some students on the English study tour. Students generally find the study tour useful in boosting their spoken English, as they have to speak English anytime during the trip. Students reckon that the study tour can train them to take care of themselves and solve problems on their own. After joining the study tour, students see a much bigger world, and it motivates them to do better in future. It is hoped that this slideshow could give you a glimpse of our school's study tour. Thank you very much.